Hi, second graders. Nice to see you again. We have been working a lot on reading books and sounding out words with foundations, but we haven't really been doing a lot of writing yet. So today we're going to work on writing our own stories. And I was thinking, I've been reading a lot of books while I've been home, but there are some books that I don't have at my house that I wish I could read, like a scary story. I don't really have any of those. So do you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to write one because you and we can be authors and illustrators too. Remember, authors are people who write books the way they write the words, and illustrators draw the pictures. And you and I can both be authors and illustrators. So, the first thing that good authors do is they think about what they're going to write. So, it could be a scary story, it could be a really funny story, it could be a sad story, it could be nonfiction, which means it's a real life thing that happened to you, or it's something that happens in real life. Or it could be fiction, which means it's made up. It can be whatever you want. So think about, what is something that you might want to read about? What are you interested in? Take a minute to think. If you need to pause it till you have your idea. I told you I was looking for something scary. Think I'm ready. Once you have your idea, at the top of your paper, you're going to make a long box, a rectangle. Got it? Okay. Now you're going to put 2 lines in the middle of your box. So now it looks like 3 boxes. Okay? Another thing that good writers do is they plan before they write. So the way that I'm going to plan is I'm going to draw pictures in these boxes to decide what's going to happen at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Now, these pictures are not going to be like the best pictures ever. I'm not going to take forever to color them. This is just for me so I can plan what words I'm going to use. Okay? So, for my beginning, I'm thinking about what characters I want in my story. What is the setting? Where is it going to happen? You ready? Okay, here I go. There's one of my characters. There's another one of my characters. Okay, that's my beginning. So now it's time for the middle. And what could I add for my setting here? Okay, there's my middle. Time for the end. Remember, I want it to be scary. And done. Is my story finished? No, I just made my plan, my beginning, middle, and end. So now I can look at this to help me figure out what words I want to write. Now, when you're just starting to write a story, does it have to be perfect the first time you write it? No. No writers are perfect. This time when I'm writing, I'm just trying to get my ideas down and I can fix it up later. So you want to take your time to think about what you're writing, but don't worry about being perfect. Just try to get the story down, and then we'll fix it after. after this. Here we go. Here's the beginning. One day, Apple and his friend Grape played a game. Okay, that's my beginning. It's not perfect. It's okay. I'm just getting my ideas down. So now I can move to the middle. This is where it's going to get good. Their pet pear was in the sun, but ran away. I told you it was going to get good. So here he is in the sun, and then see he's running away. You thought that was good? Wait till you get to the end. Ready? They went to look for him in, where do you think they're going to look? Where do you think? Yeah, the woods. I drew a picture of trees. In the woods, and they found a monster. Oh my gosh. They found a monster. I told you it was going to be scary. What will happen now? He said, "Get out of here, or I'll make you," make you what? Fruit salad. If they get made into fruit salad, it means he's going to do what? He's going to cut them up. I told you it was scary. Maybe it's a little too scary. Okay, let me see. I forgot where I was. Get out of here or I'll make you fruit salad. Get out of my woods right now. Feel a little nervous. I told you I wanted a scary story, and I did it. Now it's your turn. Are you going to write about an apple and a pear and a grape going in the woods and almost getting turned into fruit salad by a monster? Please don't, because that's my story. That came from my brain. Your brain will probably think of an even cooler story than mine. Okay, so think what you want. Draw your beginning, middle, and end, and then write your words. Don't worry about it being perfect. I want you to pause the video here, because after you're done writing, you can push play, and I'm going to show you how to fix it up so it's ready to read to all your friends. So pause, pause, pause. And you're back. Did you make a story? Awesome. So the good thing about stories is once you get your ideas down, that's the hardest part and the most important part. And now the easy part is fixing it up so it looks better, okay? So to do that, I have a handy dandy editing checklist. Doo-doo. On this list are some things that you need to look for in your story to improve it so that it looks ready to show other people. Now, if you don't have all the things on the checklist, it's okay. That's why we're checking for it so we can fix up our stories. So I'm going to edit mine, and then when I'm done, you can check yours. So the first thing on the editing checklist says a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. We know we're supposed to do that when we write. Now, I know that, but sometimes when I'm excited, I forget. You might forget too. It's something easy to know. So should I just say, yeah, Miss Leadham, that's easy. I did it. No, you actually have to look. So let's look together. And if you see one that's not capital, now's your chance to fix it. I wrote with markers, probably not the smartest. So I'm going to use a different color, green, to correct mine. If you used a pencil, you can just erase it and write over so it looks better. I'm going to write over with a different color so you can see what I fixed. So let's look for capital letters at the beginning of a sentence. Okay. One day, y'all, did you see what I just saw? My first sentence isn't capitalized. That O needs to be capital. Good thing we're checking. Okay. One day, Apple and his friend Grape played a game. Good, capital T, I got that one. Their pet pear was in the sun, but ran away. This is a new sentence. This should be capital T. Fixed another one. Good find. They went to look for him in the woods, and they found a monster. Capital H. Good job, Miss Leadham. He said, get out of here, or I'll make you fruit salad. Uh-oh. That should be a capital G. Get out of my woods right now. Okay. So I checked for capital letters. I had to fix a couple. That's okay. We fixed it. It's all good. So now we are looking for periods, exclamation marks, and question marks at the end of a sentence. Ready? Go through the whole thing just like we did and check for it. One day, Apple and his friend Grape played a game. You guys, I missed it again. Am I asking or telling? I'm just telling. I'll put a period. Okay? Their pet pear was in the sun, but ran away. If someone runs away, is that kind of a big deal? Yeah. So I'm going to put an exclamation mark. They went to look for him in the woods, and they found a monster. I'm glad I put an exclamation mark, otherwise I would fix that. He said, get out of here or I'll make you fruit salad. I'm missing something. What do you think I should put? A period, an exclamation mark, or a question mark? Yeah, he's being really mean. He's saying he's going to make me fruit salad. So I'm going to put an exclamation mark because he is angry. Lots of emotion. Get out of my woods right now. I'm missing another one. You think another exclamation? I agree. I missed a lot of punctuation, you guys. If you missed it, you can fix it too. It's okay. Sometimes when you're excited, you forget. Ready for the next check? Spaces between words. Now, it looks pretty good. I see a lot of nice spaces, but we still have to check. One day, Apple and his friend Grape. I missed a space. Friend Grape. Friend Grape isn't one word. It's two. Where's my space? Now, normally I would erase it and make a nice space, but I'm just going to put a line So I know that's two separate words. You can erase and make a space. His friend Grape played a game. Their pet pear. Is pet pear one word? No, I need another space. Their pet pear was in the... Miss Leadhome was writing a little fast. That's okay. That's why we're here to edit. Another space. In the sun, but ran away. They went to look for him in the woods they found. I need another space. A monster. He said, "Get out of here." Is out of here one word? It kind of sounds like a get out of here, but it's not. Out of here. When you make a new word, you need to put a space between it. Out of here. Or I'll make you fruit salad. Get out of my woods right now. I was surprised. I normally am really good at making spaces between my words, but I did find a couple spots. That's okay. That's why we are editing. We're fixing it up. What's next? Reread. Does it make sense? So reread means to read it again. So we're going to read it again and hear if it makes sense. Sometimes we might forget to write a word and we have to add it in. So let's see. One day, Apple and his friend Grape played a game. Their pet pear was in the sun but ran away. Does that sound good so far? Yeah, it makes sense. I can picture what's happening in my head. Okay. They went to look for him in the woods. They found a monster. I might want to add in this and right here because woods they found doesn't really make sense. I want woods and they found. So if it doesn't sound right, you can fix it so it sounds better. Good. And they found a monster. He said, "Get out of here or I'll make you fruit salad." It's silly, but does it make sense? Yeah, it sounds right. Get out of my woods right now. You know what I kind of want to do? It sounds good, but when I reread that, I think I might want to add one more thing. I'm going to add or else. You can add stuff. When you reread, if you're like, ooh, that would sound good there, you can always add more. We're almost done. Now, did we answer the question? Did I really give you a question to answer? No, but I did give you a job to write a story with a beginning, middle, and end. Did I do that? Don't just say yes, we have to. Check it. So the beginning, let's see. Apple and his friend Grape played a game. Yep. Check for the middle. Their pet pear was in the sun but ran away. Check. And now how about the end? They went to look for him in the woods and they found a monster. And I added a lot more to the end. So do I have a beginning, a middle, and an end? Yeah, I definitely do. Looking good. Last thing, neat writing. This is actually very important because if you write an amazing story, but it's really messy, how can anyone enjoy the awesome story you wrote? So if it's super messy and someone else can't read it, you could always get another paper and write it over again, really slow and neat. Or if you just have a couple words that look messy, you could erase it and write them neater. So let's see. Mine looks pretty good, but there might be some words I got a little bit crazy about. One day, Apple and his friend Grape played a game. I can read all that pretty easily. That looks okay. Their pet pear was in the sun but ran. I can't read that. That is messy. So you would just erase it, but I'm going to cross it out and write nicely on top. Way. That's much better. They went to look for him in the woods. and they found a monster. That's okay. It's like I could read it, but I think I could write it neater. So I'm just going to write it nicer on top. That is a lot easier to read. He said, "Get out of here or I'll make you fruit salad. Get out of my woods." I can't tell that's a G. Let me just fix that one letter. That's better. Right now or else. That was the last thing on our checklist. So I'm done. I did it. I'm an author and an illustrator. You know what? This story doesn't really seem done to me. Did it seem done to you? No. I want to find out, do you think the monster is really going to make him into fruit salad? I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. So the next time, maybe tomorrow, I might add another paper or turn my page in my book and I can write chapter 2. Yep, we're going to be chapter book writers. So once you do your story and you edit your story, you can take a break or you can turn the page and write chapter 2. Or if you just write a short story and you're like, yep, I think it's done. I'm over it. That's okay too. Some stories are short. That's okay. You could start a new one that's completely different. It's totally up to you. But what I do want you to do is send me at least chapter 1 of your story, and I want you to edit it using this checklist so I have a bedtime story to read tonight. So write a story, edit it, have your mom or dad take a picture, text it to me so I can read it, and maybe I'll get some ideas for chapter 2. Happy writing! See you later!